Brilliance Audio presents Rose by Elle Casey, performed by Stina Nielsen. I closed the last of the clinic's kennel doors and looked down at the wiggling, waggling ball of energy at my feet. Are you ready to go home for the day, Banana? Is that what you're trying to tell me? My three-legged border collie mascot whines in response and looks at the door as his tail wags. His communication skills are the stuff of legend. I could have named him Lassie, except he's not a girl, and he's always so crazy excited and going, well, bananas. Naming him after the fruit seemed more appropriate. Fine. Let me get my coat. Before I can even think about following through on my statement, he runs to the rack in the lobby, grabs the bottom of the jacket with his teeth, and yanks it down, dragging it back over to me. He only trips once. The rack doesn't fall over because I've learned from experience that these kinds of things need to be permanently affixed to the walls in order to remain in one piece. Banana has not yet learned how to be graceful in his approach, but he's still young. Given enough time, I'm sure he'll figure out how to do just about everything around here as my helper, despite the fact that he lacks opposable thumbs. Why, thank you very much, kind sir. I bend at the waist to take my coat from him, with an exaggerated smile for his benefit. I scratch the side of his head in gratitude. Good boy, Mr. Banana. Good boy. He nearly turns himself inside out with happiness, managing somehow to smile back at me. I wish everyone were as easy to please as my dog is. My cell phone rings as I head toward the door. When I recognize the caller as the thorn in my side, Betty Beeland from the town council, I hit the ignore button and slide the phone into my coat pocket. I'm too tired to deal with her nonsense right now. She has never respected the fact that I'm running a business here, and that if she wants to talk to me about it, she needs to call me during regular hours on the work number, and not on my personal phone at 8 p.m. Some people. I know very well what she's going to tell me, that there's going to be a meeting soon about the use of my family's former barn as a clinic, and that it doesn't look good for me or my patients. Been there, done that, and not worried. I have the law on my side. I've been battling these small-minded bureaucrats for years, ever since I decided to make my business, a non-profit animal rescue, official. You'd think they'd be grateful that I cure their sick pets at discount prices and the local injured wildlife at no cost to them. But nope. 100 times no. They want to tax me, fine me, and wrap me up in red tape so tight I suffocate because they cannot stand that all the efforts they've made thus far to control my life have failed. If it weren't for Betty's personal vendetta against me, I doubt the town would continue to bother with the issue. But hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and her ex-husband asked me out on a date once. In her eyes, I think it means she was rejected by a man who wanted to be with me instead. He never asked again, and I never see him around town, but that doesn't seem to matter to her. Just the fact that he wanted to take me out was enough for her to hate me. It almost makes me want to date him, just so the whole thing would be fair. But I don't go out with guys who have the kind of baggage he's carrying around. Betty always struck me as a potential fatal attraction boil the bunny type person. If it's not one thing, it's another with her. But I'm going to stand strong like I always do. The only things I care about are the animals who need me at the clinic and the family that loves me. Those stiff-necked politicians can go suck a bag of lemons as far as I'm concerned.